What is up, everybody? It is Ajipon. We're going to talk about the Voyage of SkuttleButt. I did a number crunch. I made an infographic here. We're going to cover it all, kind of break down the points, what you can expect for what kind of time investment and effort, as well as how crazy this event currently looks to be and how hard it's going to be, honestly. So, if you haven't already, definitely go down below and click that subscribe. Got tons and tons of guides. I cover the weekly blog, tons and tons of Marvel Strike Force content. I try to cover these events as well. We're headed for that 1,000 subscribers and we're growing quick. Also, there's a link in the description of the video below for our Discord. Come join our community. We bullshit over there. We socialize. We hang out. We make friends. You know, we help each other with Marvel Strike Force. You can answer questions if you're a veteran, as well as if you're a newer player. You can ask questions and get multiple different perspectives and opinions and feedback and such. Also, thumbs this up if you liked it so I know to continue to make these in the future. So, Voyage of SkuttleButt, it started, I don't know, 18 hours ago. And this is a usual event, right? But it's 135,000 points to get this cape. And we're after Eternity's cape, right? So, the reason you want these is for the Defender of Valhalla month-long event. And Eternity's cape is actually worth 80,000 points, which is huge. It's the most points you can earn from getting one of these items, right? Now, you're probably going to need it to max out the Defender of Valhalla, but we're going to talk about how hard it is going to be to actually get this cape and what investment you kind of need here. So scoring, earn Corbinite Orb Fragments, and that's going to be through Blitz as well as a web milestone, which we'll talk about here, as well as spending power cores, you can earn points. And 135 points, you're like, okay, we can do that, right? No, I don't know that we can. Let's go ahead and jump over here and see how insane the numbers actually were. Let me see if I can get on the right page here, everybody. Well, all right, we are here. So I took a screenshot, and our goal is 135,000 points, right? You'll also be able to find this PDF on my Discord in the events section, or the event and guide section. I try to link these PDFs there as well. You can go in and make adjustments, changes when you download the PDF and such, but our goal is 135,000 points. This is how we're going to score. So we need that 135,000 KB, stands for Corbinite. I didn't put the orb, KBO or whatever. So we're going to have to spend, we're either going to get 135,000 Corbinite orb fragments, or we're going to have to spend 27,000 power cores. One or the other, or a combination of both. Obviously, we're not spending 27,000 power cores, because that's just ridiculous, right? Blitz for KB, Worthy Warrior Milestone. These are two ways that you can also get that KB. So we're going to talk about that here. So I brought a picture of the Worthy Warrior Milestone. And what you're going to be doing here is spending campaign energy. And I do believe they made a change to this, because it was, for Milestone 3, it was 1,000 energy, which was still kind of hectic, because you get 1,108 energy through your daily accumulations, your web milestone for spending power cores, you get 100 energy, 200 power cores for refreshes, that's 480. You accumulate 288 throughout the day, 1 energy every 5 minutes. And you also get 380 free energy refreshes, making 1,108 energy total. So, obviously, not everybody's going to be able to max that. That's like crazy attentive to the game, and it's like borderline insane, right? So, I figured people could spend 1,050. Well, now they're requiring 1,100 points instead of 1,000, and I'm almost guaranteeing it when I did the weekly blog on Friday, last Friday. It said 1,100 points to get this second Corbinite orb. So, I imagine most people are only going to get the one Corbinite orb. And we're going to break that down here. So, spend 700 energy daily, you're going to get 2,000 Corbinite orb fragments. Spend 1,100, you're going to get 4,000 Corbinite orb fragments. Spend 2,400 energy daily, you're going to get 6,000. As you can see here, at 2,400 energy, you're getting this extra Corbinite orb. Now, the reason that's insane is, if you're doing all those 100 core refreshes, you don't need to be watching this video. This is just nuts. This shouldn't even be an option. It's a joke. It's a wellstone, right? It's just for people that are spending countless dollars that just don't care about, you know, they don't have to worry about their money situation. So, most people are going to be in these two brackets. And we're going to discuss, is it worth spending power cores to get that extra little bit of energy, to get that extra Corbinite orb. So, here are your two paths that I created. Now, the common player, they get on when they can, they work full-time, they have a family, whatever the circumstances. They're going to spend 700 plus energy a day, somewhere between that 700 and 1,100 energy, right? So I figured it out to be 2,000 Corbinite Orb Fragments, and that's from this event right here, times 8 days, because I did start it a day early, I do believe. So that equals 16,000 Corbinite orb fragments / points. Now you're going to spend 200 power cores on energy refreshes a day, giving you 1,000 points for spending those power cores. Each power core is worth 5 points. Now bear in mind you do get some free energy refresh tokens, so you might not even be spending the 200 power cores, right? But this is at the maximum potential. So 1,000 points a day times 7 is 7,000 points, right? Because it's a 7-day long event, as I will show you up above here. And don't worry, yes, I know they said they extended it by 3 days, but is that 3 days even going to make it possible at that point? Currently it's 7 days in game, and we'll talk about the update on MarvelStrikeForce.com at the end of this video, because it doesn't actually say it's extending it 3 days. Their numbers and their dates are all off, so who knows what's going to happen, right? So let's go ahead and continue on down here. That puts you at 7,000 points over 7 days from spending those on your energy refreshes every day. This is something you should be doing anyway. So now we're going to have to blitz for the last 112,000 points, because we earned 23,000 out of the 135, leaving us 112,000 Corbinite orb fragments we're going to need from blitz. So I've been blitzing, and I've been getting 30 Corbinite orb fragments at a minimum per blitz win. I've also been getting a lot of 50 Corbinite orb fragments per blitz win. And I've also seen it give me 100. So, but very rarely do I get 100 Corbinite orb fragments, and I don't know what procs this or triggers it. So comment down below in the comments section if you know why sometimes you get 100 Corbinite orb fragments on a blitz win. And I've tried everything, and I can't figure it out, right? Alright, so we're going to figure that you're getting about 20 wins, which means you have between 25 and 30 blitz teams. Because you're going to have to lose some and fall back, right, and then win. And we'll talk about strategies for that blitz in my next video, so definitely subscribe, be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to talk about how to blitz for this event, as well as kind of strategies to maximize your wins, right, with fewer teams. So 20 wins times 50 KB is 1,000 KB per rotation. And remember, you're not always getting the 50, sometimes you're getting this 30 per win, which gives you 600 Corbinite orb fragments per rotation. And what I mean by rotation is every 2 hours that your teams reset, you can do them all again, right? So the average player is going to be probably pushing the common player. 4 blitz rotations a day is pretty heavy. That's getting on at 4 different times, 2-hour intervals a day. And it's going to be 2,400 to 4,000 points. All I did is multiply 600 times 4 blitz rotations, 2,400 points a day, or 1,000 points if you're getting more than 50 KB, and it's kind of averaged. So we can average out in the middle to be about 3,200 points a day. Times 7 days, you're looking at anywhere between 16,800 Corbinite orb fragments and 28,000. This brings our total to 39,800 up to 51,000 points total, because we're getting 16,000 for spending our energy on the web milestone. We're getting 7,000 from doing our power core refresh points, and we're getting from 4 blitz rotations somewhere in between here. So even at max, you're only getting 51,000 points towards this event. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. Am I missing something? Even if they give you 2,000 Corbinite orb fragments a day for free in the free claim or something, let's say they're just awesome about it, times 7 days, that's 14,000 more points towards this event, putting you at 65,000 points. Now, 65,000 and we need 135,000, that's leaving you with 70,000 points more to score. Completely impossible to get the Eternity's Cape. Let me know if I'm missing something here, because I have to be, right? This is just ridiculous. And if I'm not, this is totally broken, because this is where most people are going to be at, a big majority of the player base. Now let's go above and beyond, and this ain't even the extreme point, right? This is just trying to maximize it and go as hard as you can for a common player or a mid-game player type thing. So we're going to spend that 1,100 energy, which means you're probably going to have to spend an extra 100 power cores, right? You're going to get 400 KB from that milestone event times 8 days, 32,000 KB. So you're going to get this extra orb right here. That's going to help a little bit for spending that 1,100 campaign energy. So we're getting 4,000 Corbinite orb fragments, giving us 32,000. Now you're going to spend the 200 power cores on energy refreshes. That's giving you that 1,000 points again, so 7,000. Obviously, you're probably going to spend an extra 100 power cores a day on energy refresh, giving you another 500 points a day. So you'd be at 10,500, let's say. So that puts you at 42,500. Is it going to make a difference? No. So we're just going to stick to the base numbers here. That extra 500 points a day, 3,500 a week, it's not going to make a difference. So we're going to blitz for the 96,000 now instead of 112,000 Corbinite orb fragments / points. So you're 30 Corbinite Orb, same as above, 30 Corbinite Orb fragments per Blitz win, or 50 per Blitz win. And we went 6 Blitz rotations. Obviously, if you're doing 8 Blitz rotations, you're still not going to max this event. So we just went with 6, and that's pretty above and beyond in my opinion. That's a shit ton of blitzing, and it's going to be mind-numbingly terrible, right? So 6 Blitz rotations a day. 3,600 to 6,000 points now, or Corbinite Orb fragments, times 7 days. 25,200 to 42,000 Corbinite Orb fragments / points. Our total is going to come out to be, between these two added up and this down here added up, 64,200 up to 81,000 points. We're still not anywhere near that 135,000 points. And if you take 3 days, essentially 81,000 divided by 7. Let me pull up my calculator. I didn't do this beforehand. We have 81,000 points over 7 days. So let's divide that by 7 days, equals 11,571. And let's take that times 3, equals 34,714. So if you follow this path for the next 3 extra bonus days that they're talking about, you're going to get almost another 35,000 points. 35,000 points times plus 81,000, still we're 20-some thousand points short of Eternity's Cape. And I don't know if they have other things recommended. I looked everywhere. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't understand how this is going to work. So even with the 3 days they added on so everybody could do this, it's not going to help. And they didn't add the 3 days for that. They added the 3 days, I think, so people can actually unlock Beta Ray Bill, right? And I'm going to make a video covering how to unlock Beta Ray Bill right after this one. Definitely subscribe and like to stay up to date and see that and kind of what you're needed to do, or need to do as a personal preference. Different things you can do and expect to get to unlock him. So this is my breakdown of the point system. Comment down below what you think. What are you doing? Is this possible? This is insane, right? This, from the number crunch, this is not possible. Even maxing this, doing this, and spending the extra power cores to get 1,100 energy a day, it's not possible. Now, should you spend it to make sure you get that 1,100 energy? I think so, because you're going to want that extra orb to get Beta Ray Bill. It's usually 2 shards is what you're going to get out of each orb. So 100 shard unlock, you're going to need at least 50 orbs, right? And we'll break that down in the next video. But this just seems nutty. I don't understand what's going on here. Let's go ahead and jump over to the website, actually, and talk about what they got going down. So 2 events extended, and 1 important note. Patients work quickly to compensate players for issues with bounty of Asgard event. All compensations has been sent to players. Okay, the ability to earn apples. Okay, additionally, the team has decided to extend the Beta Ray Beatdown showcase event by 3 days and will now end on July 30th. Beta Ray Beatdown. That's not even the SkuttleButt one, so I'm sorry. July 30th. For players to participate in the showcase event. Fully engaging the Voyage of SkuttleButt event and Dark Dimension 6 celebration free claims should provide a 3-star unlock of Beta Ray Bill. So they didn't even extend this, my bad. This is for the actual storyline campaign in there where it's like 10 or 11 days. And I can jump over and show you what they're talking about here in game. So you're actually only going to have 7 days on this, and it's nutty impossible. So let me look real quick at our point total. So we're going to be somewhere between this milestone and the 81,000. So 1 or 2 of these milestones right here, which puts us way behind Eternity's Cape. So just bear that in mind. What they're talking about for that 3-day extension is actually here in the campaigns. Beta Ray Beatdown. They're going to extend this by 3 days. It's already been running. I'm not sure how long, I guess. I thought I just did this last... No, that was the Sylvie one. So they're going to extend this, and it's going to go till the 30th. Again, that's just more gear you can farm and such. Or the challenge side of it. You can actually go longer to get your characters at gear tier 13. Maybe people weren't able to do it. Not as many people were able to participate. I don't know. They're hoping people spend more money to gear up their characters. I don't know what the deal is there, as well as buy the packages to get them to 5 yellow to participate in changing the story. So I don't know what the whole deal is there, but they extended this. So this event, essentially, for Voyage of SkuttleButt, I think is broken. Obviously, they should have set the points around like 60, 65,000. That way, even the common player with a moderate investment, and I say moderate lightly because 4 blitz rotations is pretty nutty, could actually get the cape, right? So, alright, like and subscribe. Comment down below if I totally missed something, and if I did, I will remake this video. But as far as I can tell, I didn't miss anything. So, yeah. Alright, good luck out there. Go after that cape, and good luck.